All right, we're going to take another film breakdown video analysis from against Jets. This one, the running back, Quinshon Judkins. What'd you see that you liked from Judkins?
He's just really good, man. Um, this offensive line, not the best in the league. I think we can all agree with that. And what he does really well is he's getting pretty gifted at seeing things unfold and making decisive cuts off of anticipation and not see it then cut. And this is a good example of understanding quickly that outside leverage, but it's not just a downhill one cut. Watch his left foot right there to avoid the player on the ground. He is doing such a good job at setting up cuts in the second level and setting up second level players that he's able to create rushing yards that are not there. And I think that Trevion Henderson is a great example of this on the other side of the draft point, because this is the other guy they could have taken. Trevion's got great explosiveness, but he cannot anticipate a tackle to tackle cut very well whatsoever. You give him a straight line or an outside concept where he has to make one cut back inside off of a guy pursuing, he's fine. Henderson can't read it at the first to second level the way I think the best guys at creating yards over contact, yards over expected can. And Quinshon's starting to flash more of this, right? Processing out where the cutback is going to be or where the bounce is going to need to happen and knowing where linebacker flow is coming from. He's doing a really good job. At a great look here at the understanding the flow and backside cutoff that happens to make that cut back thing that he should do. And this is a great example here too, man, of setting up, and you'll see it from the tight view. You're going to set up the initial downhill run, understand where 56 and 44 are flowing, all right? Because you would think I need to cut left right there because it looks like a huge hole, but he sets it up and then lets that patience. See that little chop cut right there to let Conklin run 31 past the hole, hit the right foot in the ground. You see how skinny he got there to create that? A lot of backs would run into that chaos and not have a plan where to get to. That's a great look at it from the other view of setting it up, subtle cuts to allow guys to work their block past the hole, make a play. And this is, I think, one more look at that type of cut here. And I'm not sure how many total I put in this, but it's just the ability, man. Like 44, you think maybe we're cutting right. Nope, you feel out that late fan and insert block right there, and then make that jump cut right off of that at the perfect time, and then obviously creating 4 or 5 yards at the point of contact. So he's getting better at it all the time. This is something more prevalent on his Ole Miss tape than his Ohio State tape, because Ole Miss did more of zone concepts than gap concepts. But when you put him in those, you can see how he's starting to feel out how to create over the expected amount by giving himself the best chance through patience, anticipation to make cuts. So I'm really encouraged by what he's doing. It's some of the hardest stuff for backs to do in the NFL.